What was my title? What was my title? Oh yeah, stock market. Can you please hand my ass back to me? Please. Hey, it's I would say it's clickbait, but it's not really. Not really. I mean, I'm getting destroyed, and it's a good thing I got a smile on my face. It's not as bad as it was earlier today, though, and I'll show you in a minute. I'm gonna start with the FinViz today. We're gonna look at this chart. Typically, I have the CNBC chart just so you can see where the market is at the time that I do these videos, since the video is live. And give me a minute. I'm doing my little tweets. It's not as bad as it was, and it's not as bad as yesterday. So maybe that's something that we can hang our hat on. I'm thinking Nasdaq may have found a temporary bottom. It all depends on. I'm interested in what this close is gonna be like, and I hope it's not a close that's gonna kill me. I need to. Can the close be reasonable? If it just closes like here, I'll be good with that. If it closes high, I'll be really good with that because I'm long. I didn't buy puts. I think the VIX was too elevated. I think it's too late. I think if you want to be short, maybe the position to take is just have no position. At least that's me. I don't know. Put it this way: if you into the buying puts, if you into buying puts to gain, for to take advantage of the market going down, remember those puts are going to be expensive. Okay, so just kind of keep in mind of that. And if the market were to rip a reversal on you, you're going to get killed, especially with implied volatility coming back in. So if you're wanting to get short, possibly wait for that rip. It's coming, and then you can short that rip. I don't think we go down like we did in the beginning of in March. I think it's my personal opinion, and I'm a nobody. I just think it's a correction, but a fast one. I mean, the market's been moving fast. It's just been fast. Hey, babes, the market's just been fast no matter what you do. So here's the Dow. It's down 288. What do we? All right, so it's September 4th, Friday, 223. All right, so the Dow, Nasdaq, and if you look at these three charts, and this is why I was like, let's start with here, man. I got all the charts right here. But I'm liking how it kind of put a little higher low in. It looks constructive. I'm like, yesterday was a disaster, right? So if we click on the heat map, this was all bright red yesterday. I mean, it was just relentless selling, and people were selling anything. If it moved, it sold. And kind of the same today, man. Google, one of my stocks, is still getting destroyed, down 4%. Facebook, it's trying. I'm really shocked in Facebook. I told you yesterday was kind of acting kind of bullish. Not today. Not today. When I say acting kind of bullish, it was not as bad as some of the other stocks. And then today, I don't like it at all, down 3.7%. I mean, it's better than Google, better than Twitter. I guess so. Amazon, they all bright red. The payments, I don't know, the Visa, MasterCard, FinTech. They FinTechs now. Anyway, but, the credit cards and PayPal, it's getting destroyed. 190, boy. So the banks are up, right? You got Eli Lilly. There's green speckles in there, so that's good. It was way different than yesterday. So, all right, so let's look at the damage. And you can see I'm down 3,400. So what was about 4,000 and change yesterday? I'm down like 8,000 in 2 days. I can't be having that. So I'm hoping for some kind of turnaround. It would be nice if I could just break even. And believe it or not, it won't be. I am super long on Facebook, and Peloton. Look, Peloton, I'm down $1,225. I didn't even think I was that big. Total 3,600. I just got the position yesterday, so talk about being early. Oh man, damn. So DraftKings, these are the positions I actually plan on holding a little bit. Peloton got earnings coming up, and I don't, man, I'm kind of worried about participating, but I think I might participate. I don't know, man. I don't know. I might hedge out. It depends. But that's next week, So September 10th, I drew a little trend line going down. Can we get a little? Look, it's wanting to get in front of that. It might not be the greatest trend line. Yeah, what am I doing? That wasn't a great trend line. It's maybe more like this. Yeah, probably more like this. I won't do that. More like that. You're getting more touches. And this one you can remove. So you kind of crossed over, and it's looking good. All right, so one thing I did today, I did a trade. I actually did a day trade, and that was Tesla. I'm still in it? Oh, okay, it says I'm up $900. I was up like 1,100, and then I decided to put another trade on. Tesla actually went green. I think Apple almost went, and I was like, okay. I said these stocks are going to lead us to the downside. I was like, are they going to lead us out of it? It went green and just totally went right back into the red. It was like kind of but so the strength in Tesla, it's only down there. It was just green. It's right there. It's flat. I mean, if the market turns, this one's going. So I'm liking what I see here after it ripped up to 118. This was a crazy trade here if you was able to get in it from 370 to 418. And now it's holding at 400. So I think it could do something. Here's the minute chart right there. I like it. But I'm still afraid of this stock. I'm just afraid. Oh man, this is so check it out. So I bought a call. I got out. I bought a call. I did it 3 times, and I wound up being up like $900. And then finally, I just put a trade on a 7-day trade for next week. I'm expecting we get some kind of bounce next week. So I put the 405. I bought the 405, sold the 420 for like $600. Let me see, $633. And let's see what happens. I wanted to buy a straight call, but I was feeling nervous going into the close today because it is a 3-day weekend. I figured they might sell us off. They sell us off, that call will get destroyed. So I was like, let me just put on this with the money I made, $900, put on this little call spread so I can stay in there. But look at it, it's going up. I really feel good about that, the way how Tesla traded after being destroyed. The thing was down 26% from the highs just in a couple of days. So I like that. I got out of Nike. I got out of Lottie's. I got out of Boeing with the morning pop. Apple, I bought an Apple call. It's up $47 because Apple was leading. Apple has less volatility and the calls are a little cheaper. So I was able to just buy a straight call and sit on it and don't be sweating, right? So I'm going to hold on to that, and I'm hoping Apple can turn it around. I think it brought us down. I figure it can turn us around, and let's see, it's down 1%, right? Let's turn us around, and if we can go green, Apple's going to have a nice day. So I got an Apple call for the occasion. Look at this is the 4-hour. I mean, this is a nice candle. I mean, it's right by support. It's not the greatest hammer camel, and that's not the greatest line. So can I do that a little better? So it bounced right off support, and it's trying to hang in there. Look at the volume. Look at the stochastic, right? Last time it was here, down here, was way over here. And you can see how if you'd have bought that, you would have got in nicely. So I'm hoping for the same with this Apple trade. Josh BK, how risky are you playing? Pretty risky, down 3,000 and change. What is it? 3,300. I've been buying calls. I've been getting long, slowly, just in long-term leaps. Options that expired 2 years out, and mostly in Peloton, DraftKings, and Facebook. That's it. Got rid of my Starbucks even. I feel, oh no, there it is. I still got that call in Starbucks. I was really this close to selling it. Sold my Walmart. I sold Nike. I kept that one. So I'm hanging in there with long-term positions that I kind of believe in. Now, Facebook keeps going down. I'm going to be getting destroyed, but I'm just willing to accept the damage, I guess, if you know what I mean. We'll see how it goes. But it got destroyed today. I had no idea that It went down to 270, and I wanted to buy then. I think I actually did. I think I bought at 276. I wasn't sure. I was like, man, there's no way it's going to 270. No, not after yesterday. Even though I saw 270 was support, it did. It went to 270, and I was like, oh gosh, this thing, what is up? So I felt a nice bounce off of it. We had 280, so let's see. Let's see if it holds 270. I mean, there's the new low. I hope it's just, I hope it goes up. There we go. Trucker Taylor, what's good? Do you use any leverage for more buying power? No, I just options is the leverage, no margin, if that's what you mean. Options, if I buy a call for 3,000, that's the most I can lose is 3,000. So I kind of know what I'm going to lose. But damn, I mean, when the market's just tanking, boy, it sucks. The MES coughing, it doesn't really kills those options. Just like it, if it's ripping, it looks good to the upside. So Facebook, yeah, if it can get back, if it can close flat, oh, I'll be happy. If it can close, I don't know, flat, I'll be a happy camper. If it close in the green, I'll be real happy. But you can see we getting this 230, and some of these stocks is trying to go up. I'm looking over here to the left, y'all. Here, I can pull up the minute. Let's pull up the 5 minute. Yeah, this is Google's kind of not really ready to make that turn yet. I'm in it in my other accounts. The minute looks like it wants to make the turn. We already know Tesla made the turn, and Facebook is trying to make the turn, right? I wanted to buy some. Yeah, that's a shitty ass trend line. Can't. Yeah, I think it broke. If I connect those two lines right there, I would say it's breaking, right? Nvidia. I want to buy some of this thing too. This went to 468 and now it's 494. So that was a great bottom right there. Temporary. We don't know. We don't know if that was the bottom. Where did I wanted to bring up the 4-hour chart? Was it Apple? Did we talk about this already? No. And Apple, look at that. Right, this is why I'm in Apple. I think I didn't talk about this. Well, I'll talk about it again. So, the reason why I'm holding a call, I really like that bounce off support and the stochastic, right? Last time it was here. Yeah, I think I talked about it. There's another one though that's kind of looking bullish. Is it Tesla? I think it's Tesla. Nah, I can't remember. I'm sorry. I was looking at the some of the charts. I can't remember what the hell I brought up. But anyway, that's what I got going on. I think some of these candles, are kind of constructive to bounce. I'm not saying that it's over to sell off, but just to bounce. And if you want to make some money on the bounce, we know like this one. This one's green. It's up $2. Up 0.5% now. And look, all I see is red over here. The Dow is down 0.79%. Trying to see the Nasdaq's down 2%. This thing is green. Okay, so when the Nasdaq gets its act together, this thing will be up like 8% or something like that. So definitely want to keep an eye on that. I don't know, have too much to say on today's video. Got out of my Boeing. It's a good thing I did. It's actually back to 170. Yeah, I don't have too much to say. You guys got any questions? Any stocks you trade? Anything you want to kick at me? Yeah, I just been sitting here trading. Oh, looking at the market. SoftBank. Did y'all see the news on that? Pull up CNBC. Where is it at? It's in here somewhere. One of the reasons, or they saying the reason, SoftBank is identified as the NASDAQ whale that bought billions in stock options, betting on higher prices for the biggest names in tech. So when all of those stocks were just ripping, going crazy, it was SoftBank, and option volume was insane. Supposedly it was SoftBank was the buyer of billions of dollars in technology company options. So, and this is what I want, this is this guy, this guy, could be the reason for all those straight up stocks. I don't know how they got out of the positions. Did they close them? Did they close them yesterday? And that's the reason why we down, we corrected. Anyway, the Wall Street Journal says swapping about $4 billion in options on stocks like Amazon, Microsoft, but in other names as well. And so it's just crazy. I'm just kind of skimming through here. Filing showed bought $4 billion in Amazon, Microsoft, Netflix, a stake in Tesla. All them stocks that were going vertical. And paper was $4 billion. Trade named the key driver stock market like Apple, Amazon, Facebook, and Google. Equal quarter. Yeah. So this one company, they was buying a shitload of options, and most likely causing these stocks to rip straight up vertical. So, and then maybe it doesn't say anything about them selling or how they got out. So maybe they're getting out today, or yesterday. I don't know. So, interesting. That's an interesting story, right? All right, look at Tesla, 412, man. Damn, I should have held on to my position. This thing, I made $1,000 like that. I had bought an option, and I bought it at around 4 when it was trading at 404, 403. I saw it just going straight up, right? And I was like, oh man, this thing's gonna turn green. It was like, and the rest of the market's just tanking down 600. Tesla's going straight up, about to turn green. I got on board. And sure enough, I got out right at 1,000. And then I tried to do it again. Can't make lightning strike twice, but unbelievable. So yeah, I'm just into with that call option right there, and hopefully next week I can make some money. It's a little bit of money on that. Go Google, go down. That's it, man. I don't have much to say today. I'm pretty quiet. I hope you guys like the content. Subscribe, hit the bell. Oh, yeah, okay. I know what I wanted to say. Let's talk about this downturn. Let's talk about the Qs, and I'm going to bring up the daily chart, and now I'm going to get rid of all these lines. Well, not all of them. No, I'll get rid of all of them, and I'll just redraw them back. And you can see what we got here. And you can see, this is what I said yesterday. Remember, just at the end of the video, I said I'm going to close the video early so I can buy an SPX call. Remember that? And then it went past 4 o'clock, and I was like, oh my God, I forgot to buy the call. The video's there. You can go look at it. Well, anyway, and I was like, I wasn't feeling bad, because this is the Qs, by the way, when I'm talking, because it was hitting on the trend line. I thought it was a good reversal. Now, this is yesterday, and I was like, yeah, it could just come down here. We're still on trend. Let me see if I can pull up the SPX. See if my trend line, I think this is more illustrated it. Yeah. So we hit that trend line. Let me get in here. And so today we went down and we went back up. It's all cool if we tail below it. As long as we don't close below it. And it looks like it's trying to do that right now. Look at the SPX right here. Look at the minute chart. So this is a good thing. It makes me think that, we gonna be okay. It's not, don't think March and all that. So the Qs, they hit right on the trend line, right? This is the time to buy. Okay, so right there, I'm going to do all the circles. Every time I hit that trend line and you bought something, you made money, right? I'm doing them all because I like drawing. So what's any different from that one? It just came from a higher elevation, right? So it came from way up here, measure that, and it went down, and that was like almost 10%, right? So 10% is the official correction. So we might have had that correction. Right, we didn't try to venture off into bear market territory, so these stocks are bouncing. Look at the volume, kind of signaling exhaustion. That's all right. Everybody's sold, everybody's out. You know what I mean? So very high. So yeah, it's prime for a turnaround. And look, the Dow's down 75 points. This is going into a 3-day weekend. Something else I wanted to talk about. Cashmatic, what's up? Always appreciate you when you come in the room. All right, so another thing, 3 days, right? We're down 3 days. Today's still an hour and 20 minutes to go. Q's might turn positive here. It's only got another 1.5%. It looks like we're getting a little rip. Okay, 3 days happen here. Maybe I'll draw squares for the 3 days. But generally, we don't go more than 3 days. It's always 2 days, right? So look, if you go back, I'm looking, this is the daily chart. It's never 2 days. It's rarely 2 days in a row, except for here, 3 days. And I actually flagged that one as well. If you watch the videos, I said, hey, don't worry. Don't worry. We don't usually go down that much. So, and I think I got long on this, real long. And I did well. So, if you go way back, man, it just doesn't happen. Here's 2 days right there. So we're down 3 days. It's just typical NASDAQ, right? And it might not even be 3 days. If we go up, it would just be a simple 2-day rally. Now, the stocks that were hot, and you know them, the Amazon, I mean, DocuSign, I'm going to pull that up because that was getting crushed, and they had actually a good quarter. It was just got lofty. You know, see the stocks are way up here. I mean, it's so nice to get in down here. This makes me actually want to, it's down 10% today. I mean, yeah, look at that. Wasn't that crazy? That was crazy, insane. It was straight up. Now it's back in the box. It's actually, to me, it's a good time to probably get long. I think you can experiment. DocuSign, they showed yesterday in his earnings report that it's a great business. They're going to be just fine. You know, there's nothing going on to where you got to just sell it and it's going down another 50%. It just went down because it was lofty. When you're hanging up here in the clouds, your earnings report you better just like shock everybody. And then you could, you know, because the run was the earnings. You know what I mean? The run into it has to be perfect, man. It has to be flawless and then some. So, yeah, so the high flyers, the Amazons, these people, they're going to get back in them. This is what's working. This is what's going to work. So this Amazon is about, it's down 2%. This could be like a Tesla to get in. I'll pull that up real quick again, 413. I don't even know all of those, the stock. I know the Teladoc. What's that doing today? 250. Yeah, it looks like there could be a rally off the lows. I'm going to pull up the Qs. So the Qs are down 1.42. Right, I like it. See what I'm doing? I'm down 1,600. Maybe I can go green. I started this video down about 4,000? And that's because of Facebook. 283. I was buying calls, right? I got rid of a lot of the bullshit positions and just went into the positions I truly believe in. And so that's how I kind of, and hopefully I could have a killer day like tomorrow. I got to get that money back we lost yesterday. Yeah, that's it, man. So yeah, it's, even if we went down more, just kind of keep in mind that the stocks that were ripping that are justified, like the Amazon, you know, I don't know why. Peloton, I'm telling you, I really feeling them. They just got an upgrade today. They got upgrades yesterday. Where is it at? I'm just trying to bring you up. Yeah, JPM. Yeah, so price targets, JPM Securities moved the price target from 26 to 109. Why would you at 26, man? It's been at $60 forever. 26 to 109 per share. They got earnings upgrades yesterday or 2 days ago. Or was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. And it's a funny thing. These guys are bumping it up to way up to 109. Sometimes you got to listen to these analysts, because why did they want to hang themselves on the line when earnings is next week? They could just upgrade it after earnings, but to step in on a market sell-off and give a 109 price target into earnings, when you can kind of just take a no position and do it it just makes me think that they know something, right? Always kind of be wary of some upgrades before earnings, because you're really putting your ass on the line. Let's say they upgraded to 109, right? And earnings suck, and it's $79 and it goes down to 60. I mean, you look like that, you might get fired. You know, so why do it? Just kind of wait, see what they do. Okay, yeah, good report. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and upgrade it to 109. You know, you asked TD about the debit card. Yeah, what's up with that? I got the TD debit card. You just get it. Is that if that's what you're talking about? So you could take the money right out of your account. Like here, I can't. This is a retirement account that I actually trade, and the money that's here, I can't really take. I can't take it. But I have other accounts that's linked into here. See, that's why it says all accounts. I have individual regular brokerage accounts. I got the Roth. I got I got all. I got like 4 accounts here. But this is the only one I trade. How many monitors? 2. I'm using a 32-inch TV screen monitor by Dynex, the old Best Buy brand. Had it forever. I was one of the first to be having a big screen monitor, which was really a TV, but it looks like a monitor because they flat screens. Way back, man. I was doing this like way back in 2005 when they started putting VGA ports in the TV screens. But looks sweet. I recommend. I need the big screen. Y'all see I'd be squinting. And then actually my computer's my laptop. So I got a mouse. I don't use so the laptop's powering the monitor, and I'm using the laptop over here as the second screen. But the laptop is the computer. I got the TV plugged into the laptop to give me screen. I got the mouse plugged into the USB port to give me mouse action. I got the keyboard here plugged into the USB to give me keyboard action. And yeah, I use it as a, so if I ever wanted to hit the road so I can trade on the beach, you know, I just unplug all that stuff and close the laptop and go. Got everything done, you know. So I actually like that little setup. And I actually got a big tower computer down here that I could power. I just don't use it anymore. I actually use the laptop because I could just kind of pull the monitor out, the keyboard, go. Pull the mic out, go, you know. So very, very portable, ready to go. Tesla. Anyway, so what's up, man? Who asked me that question? I don't even see your name, man. It says Periscope. Oh, okay, maybe Periscope don't give me the names. I appreciate you watching me on Periscope. I'm gonna have to get you my YouTube channel. I'm gonna put the link in the description here because I want you to come on over, subscribe, hit the bell so we could talk about the stocks that I'm options. I trade options for the most part. We could talk about what I'm doing. I always talk about what I'm doing every day. Sometimes I don't do anything. That's why the video could get actually kind of boring if I don't get y'all guys' participation, because then I could feed off of you and then kind of keep it going. I only could talk about what I'm doing for so long. So yeah, y'all can kind of just get in there and like the Periscope guy said, hey, how many monitors you running? What is this here? Oh, okay. There we go. So I just kind of linked the subscribe. Here's the channel, y'all. There's the channel. Says I'm live. Look, only got 2 people watching, man. Come on, y'all. Where are y'all? Gotta come in here, hit the bell, hit that notification. I don't even know I go live. One of the persons is my girlfriend, so she don't, you know, so I only got 1 person watching. Well, so Trucker Taylor or Cashmatic, one of you dudes left. I know my girl's up in here. Oh, man. So here's the channel. Here's the new thumbnails that I'm trying to, you know, make it more clicky. You know, what's this guy talking about looking all stupid, you know, so, right? Little clickbait kind of title, stock market my ass back, which is true, man. Hey, I'm down 1,200 now. I was down like 6 grand today, man. 6 racks. I was down. And then yesterday, I'm like, oh, God. I just stuck with my plan. I got food in my mouth and whatnot. I just stuck with my plan, you know, and I didn't want to panic. I just kind of, and hopefully I can get some of that. Hopefully it'll be nice if I can go green today, and then maybe tomorrow or Tuesday. Remember Tuesday, markets close Monday. Tuesday, which is Turnaround Tuesday. Turnaround Tuesday is the next trading day. If the market goes green, yeah, if I can get tomorrow, Tuesday, and I get some of that yesterday's money back, then I'll be sitting pretty. That's what I'm waiting for. Dow coming back, 59. Dow's down 59. You want to see something? Let's look at the old ticks. Yeah, I mean, we was down. It's putting in a pretty good day if it can hold. We was down 600 points today on the Dow. You know what? Remember they Apple did the split, so Apple's not a big chunk of the Dow like it used to be. But if they was, I was just thinking, if Apple didn't split and they was still that $500 stock and they was having that 8% down, oh, the Dow would have been ugly. It would have been ugly. We would have been probably down 2,000. I mean, if they had them same stocks in there, it would have been ugly yesterday. It already was ugly, but it would have been way more uglier, you know. So look at the ticks, man. The ticks is putting in a, wow. Look at that. A 1,400. It's like something must have been said. That's nervousness. This is people just trying to, that's not normal for the middle of the day, you know. Let me pull up the SPY. Was something said? Is anybody tuned in to the news? Federal Reserve member Rodin says today's job report was better than expected. By the way, jobs report came out. Unemployment rate 8.4%. I don't believe. Remember I told you yesterday? I said, come on. They're going to come out with a good number. I think it was 13 last month, 12. Anyway, 8.4%. And I can't give you all the details. I was actually looking for it in CNBC. So the next one, there's only one more left before the election. Watch it be 5% or below. Just watch. Take my word for it. Watch what happens. Because you can't be trying to get a new, be reelected when you talk about 10% unemployment. Watch. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, okay, I'm looking for news. New York Fed says it will widen its eligibility criteria for agencies, CMBS counterparts are seeking to increase operational capacity, whatever that means. But no, I don't see no news here, except for them just kind of coming off the bottom, and it's about time. I mean, not saying that this is it, but you need a bounce. You need a bounce. Straight down markets, almost down 7% in a straight line. They're saying the NASDAQ corrected, went to correction territory in 2 days. That's kind of, these markets are fast. They're fast. Next thing you know, everything kind of corrected. Next thing you know, next week we're at all-time highs, even with the hockey stick stocks. And then it's like, oh man, what kind of correction was that? Let me pull up the heat map. First, I want to pull up Amazon. I almost bought a call in that. It's not as, it's still down 2%. Let me pull up the Qs. Qs down 1.35, so relative strength kind of weak there. Let's pull up this heat map, see what it looks like. Actually, I think my heat map is 20 minutes delayed. But there it is. It's more green from when I first showed it. But I think this is delayed action, so we can't look at that. I need a better heat map. There's a heat map on here somewhere, but I don't know how to use it. I don't want to be clicking on things. Oh, man. All right, so that's it. I just feel that I still think we're okay. I don't think it's any, the trend, there's a trend line. I just drew one line. And we just kind of bounced off of it. It's the weekly candle, and we're heading back up. It was a lot of pain because we were so high from it. Right? That was just way too high. And we just come back to the mean. It could have actually went sideways and let the averages catch up, but it didn't do that. It just came straight down, right back. And then now who knows what we'll do. We might just go sideways a couple of days and then straight down again. Since we seen this trend line hold today, at least this is the Qs, and the SPX, we actually broke it, but it looks like it's going to close above it. Since this held, to me, this is what we need to watch out for. And if it breaks this, if we get a close below this trend line, that's when you probably want to just be out, you know. So let's keep an eye on this. But it was definitely good bounce action with that candle, right off the mark, man. Unbelievable when it does that to the penny, Oh man, so I'm gonna go ahead and just end the video. I figure I could stay live until I turn green. But I don't know if it's gonna do it for me. Tesla 414. What's my Google? Google, good. In my other account, I got a straight Google call. Straight call. It's expensive. It's risky, and I'm hoping it can get to 1560. No, 1660. Just wants to get some of that action back. Let's go to 1 hour. Look at that. Just no bounce, and finally. That was a 10-11% drop. I mean, that was a correction right there. Just think, what was this, like a couple days ago? 15 days ago. We had the same price we just was at 15 days ago. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end it. I hope you guys turn green. I hope you guys ain't losing money. I need you guys can like the video. Appreciate it. You know, hit the you know, all that stuff so you can come in on the lives. I want you guys to participate, but on this new channel I only get like 2 people. So what could I do? I have to wait until I get more popular. What the hell did that say? Indiana man killed wife and then reported. These people. Trying to bring up the story. People magazine. Indiana man kills wife, then reported her missing. But son, 8 years old, witnessed the murder. Oh yeah, okay. I read that story. And so the son, he puts the wife in a 55-barrel drum and takes her to a storage locker in Louisville. So the kid in school was talking to some counselor for whatever reason, I don't know. And the kid's like, yeah, daddy killed mommy in the basement. Just kind of, you know. So the cops took that information and really, you know, snooped around to get the evidence, and they busted this dude. Crazy, man. There's the dude. It's crazy. Yeah, man. Let me show you. I think the wife's in here too. Is she in here? Yeah, there's it's kind of split screen, but there's the wife. And he did it by stomping on her head like a whole bunch of times. God. Hell, man, is it that bad? Really? Unbelievable. Oh man. All right, so how do we get talking about that? All right, so yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, and we'll do it again tomorrow. This is Friday, so possibly I'll come out with a shoot the shit video on Saturday or Sunday, and we could just talk whatever, just like we was talking about this crazy ass 6:28. Should I just stay on until I turn green? God damn it, I think I will. I think I'm going to stay on until I'm green. Oh, man. What's going to turn me green is Facebook. Excuse me. Look at the deltas I got on this thing. Where's it at? Damn, what? No, I was like, I don't know, 860. Okay, I got 300 deltas. It's crazy. You know what a delta is? A delta, for the most part, it's like a stock, right? So if I buy one Facebook share, for $285, for the most part, I have one delta. If I buy 100 shares, I'll have 100 deltas. So, so it's gonna trade like 100. So basically a delta. So basically, if the stock moves by $1, either way, I'm going to lose $100, right? If it, so here, I got 300 deltas. So if the stock moves up, it's 24. Let's say it's 25. Say it goes to 26. I'll be up about $300, right? So that's crazy. If it moves up 10, it's $3,000. You know, so that's what options do to you. Who asked me about leverage? Because that's leverage right there. And let's say it's 300. So if it's trading at 285, and I'm controlling basically 300 shares of Facebook for the most part. Actually more than that, but it's moving like I'm trading 300 shares. So my position is equivalent to me having $85,000 worth of Facebook. That's what it's trading like. Yeah, just want to do that math. But you can see I have 11 out of the money calls. Yeah, I got some spreads. I got all kinds of crap going on in here. But Peloton is 267. Still down 700 for the day. Look at it, now I'm down 1,200. Oh, I'm going to have to end this video. It doesn't look like I want to turn green, at least not now. I done jinxed myself. All right, so I was almost there, man. I was almost there. This number changes fast, so let's hope we could get, let's just hope we could, you know, turn green. We don't want to see, you know, I don't even care about down days. What bothers me is 5% huge down days that catch you off guard, hit you out of nowhere. Basically, everybody loses money. I showed you the heat map yesterday. Everything is bright red. For the most part, you had to be long, because if you was short all the way up until yesterday, you was losing money. So I'm going to assume you was long, and it got you yesterday. You know, usually people don't call the top, so it gets you. Even though I kind of called it, but I didn't think it was going to happen tomorrow like that. I think thought we'd be down maybe 1% this day, maybe another 2%. You're like, oh, you know what? This looks like this market's about to roll over. But no, it was like, bam! Hit us kind of hard, you know, so took a big chunk out of us. Anyway, so here's the advanced decline line on the NASDAQ, and it's still negative. I'm looking at it's still negative. It needs to get above this line to be doing something, right? So more stocks are declining than they are advancing. But it was way better than it was when it was down here, when it was 10, 11 o'clock, right? So it's not too bad. Not too bad, and it's still, I would like to see this thing turn positive. That'll be good. Right, so remember this map here? It was 20 minutes. It should be a little bit more green. Look at Apple's almost green. One tick away. Yeah. I'm getting all kinds of alerts. Pentagon says it will stick with Microsoft for 10 billion Jedi cloud contract. So does that bring Amazon down? Let's see what that's going to do with Amazon. Nothing. Fort Hood soldier dies. Becomes the 28th something. Yeah, I'm just, excuse me, you submitted an order? I did? But 10, okay, my Adobe Photoshop subscription. Pentagon, all right, shuts down of stars and stripes. All right, y'all. That's it, so let me see where we at. 1188, I don't know if it's going to happen. Maybe I'll post a, you know what? On this account, I can't do YouTube stories. I don't have enough people. So I need you guys to subscribe, and I can't go live. Only can do live on the computer. Can't do live mobile. There was a couple of times I wanted to go live, but when I was out, you know, out away from the computer, but I couldn't. So, all right, y'all. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you guys turn green as well. I'm going to keep rooting that I turn green. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. This is Dre Trades. Hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, Dre Trades, and right here on the comments. Any video, hit the comments, and I'll catch it. I'll hit you back.